of the Baylor Bears in McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Up for the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Prentice.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Cameron. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Running to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
The give from the gun. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, And nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Trying to slam it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on third down to get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Pass on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see.
All kinds of room to the right. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pitt.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the... as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final play of the quarter coming. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. He's got him in the flat. Shakes off the defender. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Forced out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Washington. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Touchdown, Baylor! Fit it in the window for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He's not afraid to go deep. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Defense caught out of position, and they get him. Finally at the 38.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Pitt pushing the pace.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Holstein. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Nice job playing physical by the defense. That's a great job. He catches the ball, gets a yard, and the defense goes, no, sir, you go no more. And now, next time he catches it, where's that dude at? We'll find him. Stay away from him.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. And that one's way too far for everybody.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Man, I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's going to fire deep. He's got it and more than enough for a first down.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get them. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Cameron. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Trying play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, still looking. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, they're after him. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Lee. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Snap it to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. Moving away from pressure. On a little time, lets it go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll run for it. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game.
will be...
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. He's into the open down the middle. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Trying to punch it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confident